Okay, good evening, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Woo! We have a few people in the lobby coming right in, so I'm just going to start with my introductions of things, but good evening, welcome. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Mike Cutler. I have the pleasure of being the production manager at GNAT TV here in town. What's that? She's my coach. I push buttons, that's right. So thank you for coming to the inaugural Shires 1 Minute Film Fest. Woo! With GNAT TV as our partner, the Greater Shire Access TV. I got that perfectly right. So this evening we have 15 films that were submitted. We are screening all of them this evening, but before we get to those, we're going to break them up in little sections, and I'll introduce each film, then you'll hear from Lisa Bayer, the Executive Director of CAT TV, and Tammy Riley, the Executive Director of GNAT TV, and they're going to talk about the importance of community media in our communities. So I won't take any of their thunder. But I really do want to thank our sponsors, which is the Southwest Vermont Chamber of Commerce, the Bank of Bennington, the Gamers Grotto, and the Bennington Banner. So a big round of applause for our sponsors. And then I would like to thank our Film Fest committee who we met. We kind of thought of the theme. They helped judge these things. So we have some of our judges in the audience, but I just want to say, if I have to stand up or not, but I see Mr. Foley, Lee's over there, Mr. Thatch is somewhere. Ryan is here, so thank you all for being part of that and judging the process for the films. But the audience has an important role tonight. On the back of your program, and we're just getting a few more because we ran out, which is awesome. But fear not, we also have online voting. There it is, right there. Thank you, Riyadh. I also have to thank Riyadh up in the booth, who is running all the films and everything, so thank you to him. So he's right on cue. He's got the QR code, so you can scan that. Probably wait till the end, though, right? We want to see all films and see what you think. But so I think I've done all my housekeeping needs, but oh no, I haven't. I really also need to thank the Bennington Theater and Kaya Kirk here, the executive director. So thank you, Kaya, our theater. We're really excited when we thought about this. We really thought, this is like the perfect spot to host this, I thought. It's nice and intimate. We have this great screen, the new sound system, so it's really going to be awesome. So the films we played in kind of the length of, sorry, not the length, the order they were submitted to us, so that's just the order they're in. They're in no other particular order than how they came into us for submissions. So the first one up is Maddie Wilson. With Attic Riviera, a child wanders into her family's attic only to watch the world come to life around her. And of course, I should say that this is all online submissions for this, so we've used a platform called Film Freeway. So it's on there. There are thousands of film fests to submit your film to. So we were actually really shocked when she said she's from New Jersey. So someone not in the Shires. We have two not in the Shires today, and a lot of local students at Bennington College and the Southwest Tech as well. So this woman submitted from New Jersey. So we'll take it away with the first film of the Shires Film Fest. Thank you. Excellent. Did anyone else get like a Narnia vibe with that one?
Yeah.
Because when I watched that, I was like, oh, it's like a mini Narnia. And I think that was the challenge of this 1 Minute Film Fest. Like, I was talking to some of you before we started, like, you have an idea for something, but now you've got to convey and tell your story in 1 minute, 60 seconds. It's really hard to do that. So I'm just impressed by everyone who's submitted and really has thought of an idea and they can convey that in 60 seconds. It's really hard to do that. I can ramble for 60 seconds, but no one wants that. So, all right. The next one up is our second submission that was also out of the Shires. So I hope I get his name right. It's Sovik Duda with Steps. This is a 1 minute film detailing the importance of taking steps with loved ones. And he submitted from Chicago. So, great. We're gonna roll that one. Nice little message with that one at the end. All right, so as you've seen on the back of your ballot, and if you don't, or you have a program, if you don't, I have extras are made, so throw your hand in the air if you want one. Be happy to deliver. Yes, that's right, I remember my group over here. So on the back of it is a paper ballot option, but right here, this QR code is the same method for voting, so feel free throughout the evening to scan that if you'd like. We'll have it up at the end. Look at this, coming right up here. How many do we need? Here, let's just pass those around. You're welcome. Good. If you need more, we can get more. Right. Number 3. This is Isabella Gibson with Not Just Ours. So this is a really nice one. It's a climate change PSA. It's a look into our home today after an abrupt change in global warming and other issues with the climate. And Isabella is a student at Southwest Tech in the film program. And I know Ryan is here as the instructor. I don't know where he sat down though. He's way over there. Ah, there he is. There he is. All right, so this is Not Just Ours. So a very important message with that one too. So feel free throughout, make mental notes, when you think about what might be your favorite for the audience choice. All right, the next one is also a student at the Southwest Tech Film Program. This is Carmen Rode with Inspire Me. It's a very nice piece. Tony Connor might really like this one. Excellent. And I should actually ask, is Isabella here? Okay. Is Carmen here? Okay. Oh, thank you. Someone's nodding up there. Okay. Tony, did you get why I said you might like that one?
Not at all.
Okay. Tony's a painter, if anyone didn't know. Okay, this next one, the Cat TV staff had a few submissions. These are just fun ones that we really want to include. So, this next one is from me. So, that's a homage to what home means to me. So there we go. Home is with you, and the amazing home we've built together.
Happy birthday to you. Yay. Woo! And many more. Yay!
Did you like that one? Yeah. All right. Okay. So now that was the first 5 films that went by lickety split. So now you're going to hear a word from our sponsors. No, I'm just kidding. From Lisa Beyer, our executive director of CAT TV, and Tammy Riley of GNAT TV. Woo! You want this up?
Okay. All right. Thank you, everyone, for being here. If you, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Lisa Beyer. I'm the Executive Director of CAT TV, and I really appreciate everybody coming out for our first annual Shires 1 Minute Film Festival. This is such a great turnout, and we're really excited. And the films so far have been absolutely great. So it's really a good night. I want to make sure that we thank our sponsors, Bank of Bennington, Chamber of Commerce, Gamers Grotto, Bennington Banner. We really appreciate their support of the first event. I want to introduce our board. Most of them are here tonight. I have Tim Scoggins over here. Greg Van Houten, I think, is in that direction. Sarah Krinsky's over here. Frank Barnes, I think, is up there in the back. Jason Reddy, I don't know where he sat down. I don't see his arm. Oh, he's way in the back by Frank. We don't have Dan Cross or Jack Roster Munley. They weren't able to make it, but they really wanted to be here tonight. We also have our team, so I want to make sure that we introduce our staff. William Gardner is our operations manager. He handles our finances, our facility, is the front line of questions, ideas, concerns, issues, e-blasts, marketing, so on and so on and so on. Actually, William, would you mind coming up here for a second? So next month, William celebrates 25 years with CAT TV, and I think we should give him a round of applause. So without William's dedication, commitment, talent, calm demeanor, kindness, and sense of humor, CAT TV would not be where it is today. And I just want to make sure that you know how wonderful it's been working with you for the last 25 years. I've loved it, and
You didn't say that on Friday.
I just want you to know how important you are to me and to this organization, and we really, truly couldn't do it without you, and you make it fun. So thank you. Congratulations. kind of a hard act to follow, but next up is Mike Cutler, who you've already met, so we can move on, right? Mike is our production manager. We have Lee, who is our digital media coordinator, and she's back there by the camera. We have Josh Boucher, who is a production assistant over here. And the newest members of our team are Taver Coulter and Finn Karen are over here, and they are production associates as well. So we have a very small but mighty team, so we're really proud to be able to work together. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about why are we doing this Film Fest. And really the idea was to engage the community and spark people's creativity. And from what we've seen so far tonight, I think we've certainly done that. Everybody has the ability to make videos on their phones these days. They can create the video, they can edit the video. So we really wanted to tap into what people are already doing on their phones and have them engage with our organization. So that's really where the idea came from. The idea of doing a 1-minute film festival made it that much more challenging, and I'm sure that the folks that submitted can attest to that. So we're really excited to be partnering with GNAT, and we'll be hearing from them in a little bit. But our two organizations are really excited to be working on this and growing it. We're still learning, so we have a lot to learn, but we're excited for what's to come. So since I have a captive audience, I just want to take a couple minutes to talk about Cat TV. We're coming up on our 35th anniversary, if you can believe it. And the foundation of Cat TV really has been to enable local folks to make their own television by making the technology and the training available to them. As I said, everybody has smartphones. That technology is so much more accessible and convenient than it ever was 35 years ago. So much has changed. We've had to evolve and change how we service the community, but our foundation is still making sure that we provide local, trustworthy, and relevant coverage that engages the local citizens. So that's something that we continue to be committed to. Unfortunately, that same technology that makes it more convenient and accessible is also dismantling our funding base. The internet and streaming is taking away what funds us. So we're funded through local cable subscriptions. Everybody is dropping local cable subscriptions because they can stream content on the internet. So in 2024, we lost 12% of our cable revenue, and that's a direct hit from the new technology. Unfortunately, the legislative world has not caught up to the technology world, so the content is being delivered to people, but it's not being delivered through the cable services, so therefore we're not seeing that revenue the way that the system was originally set up in 1984. So that change is obviously something that we've been facing, that we've known has been coming for a while. We've been working on a statewide level, on a national level, to advocate for funding. We have state funding coming from the state budget, which has been amazing, but it's not a solution. It's not a long-term solution. So one of the other things that we really need is local support. So we have a fundraising, we have a membership drive, I should say. So I see a lot of members here today, and I appreciate you being here. If you're not a member yet of Cat TV, we would love to have you become a member. It's super easy, catamountaccess.com/membership. So that's a really great way to support us. We also are going to be introducing a new sponsorship, so businesses can support us and get really good exposure for their brands using our 35 years of trusted coverage. So that's something that we're really excited. We'll be really doing that at the beginning of the year. And Cat TV is important. So, you know, I don't want to be all doom and gloom, but I think people take for granted that Cat TV has been here for 35 years and that we're going to be there to cover the events, the parades, all of the community celebrations, and the reality is with the funding decline, that may not always be the case. So I think that might shock some people, but I think it's important that we be upfront about the reality of the situation, that our organization is changing and we need support in order to keep going. Unlike most nonprofits in our community, our funding base has been secure for many, many years. It's different now. So we've never had to come to the community to ask for money. So this is all new to us. So we really appreciate the community being here tonight. And we hope that we can count on everybody's support to spread the word on the new things happening in our organization. So just a reminder, you can watch Cat TV on your Comcast subscription, if you still have one, on cable channels in Bennington, North Bennington, Woodford, Powell, and Shaftesbury. You can watch Cat TV on channels 1075, 1085, and 1095. You can watch us on our YouTube channel, which is Cat TV Bennington, on our Facebook page, our website, and now we're offering a new mobile app. So you can download from your Android or your Apple app stores or your Roku, and you can watch much of our content on that. We're going to be growing that and having more on there as well. And then the last thing I want to say is we are going to be working with the new owners of the Walloomsac Inn. We're very excited to be working with them to document the renovations to honor the Barry family and their time owning it, and the history, the obvious history that the building holds for our community. So we're really excited to be working with them to get that documented so that we can learn about that and honor it. So we're excited about that. So I want to introduce Tammy Riley, who's the director of GNAT, which is our sister station in Sunderland in the Manchester area. So Tammy.
Thank you so much, Lisa. Lisa gave you the rundown on the history and why we're here, and we are part of an ecosystem throughout Vermont. There's 24 community media centers throughout Vermont that serve their communities, and GNAT serves the North Shire and Mountain Town communities just north of here. Our mission is to connect community and empower people, so we do much of the same work as Cat TV and the others around the state. We are delighted to be here. Lisa and I and Cat TV and GNAT have been working very closely for many, many years behind the scenes, and this is really a great public project that we can show you that we're working together. So this is the first of many things to come, I'm sure, but I see Lisa just about every morning, 10 o'clock. And that's one thing we've been hearing from the community is, why aren't you guys working together? We do, and we are, and we have been, and but we're just delighted that Cat TV reached out to include us in this event, and we're really excited to bring it forward. And what a crowd tonight. This is amazing. Thank you. I just have a couple things to say. I'll reiterate everything Lisa said. You can find more about GNAT on the table there. If you want to sign up for our email list, you can hear about what we're doing. We'll share that with Cat TV, and somebody will be entered to win a swag, some hats and t-shirts and fun things like that. So if you're inclined on the way out, please leave your email. We are also participating in a statewide event. We have a screening next Saturday, the 22nd, from 2 to 4 at the Manchester Community Library, and it's called Crowdsourced Cinema. And what that is a statewide filmmaking project where I think it was about 30 to 40 teams, individual teams of filmmakers all across the state filmed scenes of a famous movie. We remake that movie, we edit it all together, and then we have a screening. Super fun. And so one of our summer camps did a couple of scenes, and I think there's some scenes from all around the state. So again, that's the Manchester Community Library from 2 to 4, and the film is Matilda. So it's a great film. You can see the remake of that. And that's really, just to reiterate everything that Lisa has said, we work we have a vibrant ecosystem in Vermont. We all know the work that we do on the government transparency side is really important. On the media education side, really coaching and mentoring young creators as they come up, and also telling the stories of our communities that otherwise wouldn't be told. That's what we're here for, and we're all doing a fabulous job, if I can say so myself, not only in Bennington and up in the North Shire. So I'm happy to be part of that industry, if we want to call it that, or sector, community service sector, and really just delighted that we can bring our region together, Bennington County together. And so without further ado, I'll turn it back over to Mike and we'll see the rest of the films. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Another round of applause for Lisa and Tammy. They lead our teams through some challenging times in the state level and the federal level. Tammy is on a lot of state stuff now, correct? Yes, oh that's right, she got back into it. But Lisa did a lot of stuff, really, maybe I shouldn't say it, fighting Comcast basically. So it was quite, what's the word I want to say? Admirable for her to, take that stake and really show what community media means to us. So that was some eloquent words. All right, let's just watch the movies. Okay, next up we have Haley Marina Bedford with Take Me Home. Take Me Home shows the happy delusions a patient sees when she misses home, and the darker side of reality when delusions turn to dust. Haley is a student at the Southwest Tech Film Program as well. And Haley is here, correct? She's up in the back. All right, good. Excellent. All right, let's see Take Me Home.
Yeah, you did there, Danny.
Thanks, Harris.
Well, they are on your chart. Sometimes the generic ones look a little different, so you might want to take them with some water. It'll be all right. Take me home.
I want to go home.
Well, I need to see you take your meds and look under your tongue, please.
Take me home.
Excellent, Haley. I don't want to put Haley on the spot. What made you think of that? Well, I'll come back to it. We can ask that later. But yeah, a lot of inspiration behind these. So I'm just curious when the idea comes to mind and how you kind of walk through all creating that. So next up, we have Caitlin Baker with Getting Through the Day. That's hard sometimes, right? Getting through the day. Students only want to go to one place during a school day, home. The cast is Caitlin Baker, Gray Gardner, who's in the house, and Sage Myers. Caitlin is a student also in the Southwest Tech Film Program. All right, let's see, Getting Through the Day.
Let's face it, nobody likes waking up early for school. Everyone has felt immense dread at the sound of their alarm at least once. I feel like for most people, the primary thing they think about during a school day is going home, counting down the minutes until they finally get to leave. I think most people would agree that having close friends can make school more enjoyable, more home-like even. Let's hear what a couple of my own friends have to say.
My name is Gray Gardner, and my day has been going pretty great. I do enjoy school because of my friends, but not because of the other classes. I'm going to go on my phone and scroll on TikTok.
My name is Sage Myers, and my day's great. I am not going right home after school today.
I would rather be at home, in my bed, sleeping.
I'm not surprised by these answers.
The average person would much rather be at home than anywhere else. And then, when you get home, there's a brief moment of peace, until you have to do it all the next day, of course.
School can be a drag. No, I'm just kidding. I shouldn't say that. 6-7, right? Okay.
6-7 is.
Is Caitlin here? Caitlin's here now. No, correct? She's not here. Oh, okay.
She wanted to be here, but she got COVID.
Oh, so she has to say home, where she wants to be. Okay, excellent. I'm getting it. I understand. Okay. This next gentleman, Brendan Alexander Pringle, I know is not here because he is on stage on Shrek right now. So hopefully you all maybe made it to see Shrek. If not, you can catch our recording of it. Okay, so Brendan Alexander Pringle with Hill Hauntings. Paul Tiergeist interviews two people, a victim of paranormal activity and an occult expert. The cast is Brendan himself, his father Evan, and Jamie Pringle. Brendan is also a student at the Southwest Tech Film Program. You see a little theme going on here. We have a lot of great students from Southwest Tech. So let's see Hill Hauntings.
Hi, I'm Paul Tiergeist, and I am definitely not a ghost. I am a paranormal investigator investigating strange phenomena. And without further ado, let's dive into...
My name is Indrid Cole. I have a wealth of experience that lasts further than you can possibly imagine. This thing, as you so elegantly called it, is a creature from beyond. Beyond where? Who knows? There is, in fact, a fairly simple way to get rid of it, involving cedar and mothballs.
I'm Dr. Connie Vell, clown surgeon. I saw Mothman trying to steal my lamp or dancing with it, I'm not really sure. It made me feel incredibly confused. Why is Mothman here?
So I was actually looking forward to seeing that, but it's not coming. So it's funny to see. I remember Brendan, Evan, and his father and I have been in a couple plays together, and I always remember Brendan has been, yes, okay, no questions, okay. Seeing him as a little kid, and now he's in high school, so it's great to see him pursuing some cool things with theater and film. All right, next up we have Wilman Raymond and Thomas Snow with What is Home? This is a brief discussion about home, and they're also students at the high school and Southwest Tech. All right, what is home?
Home. What is home to you? I know for me personally, home is more than just a building. For me, home could be anywhere. Outside, in my favorite spot, sitting under the tree and listening to the birds, or at a friend's house, playing games with them and laughing. Really, home isn't a building or a structure or a singular location. Home is a place where you can feel safe, secure, and able to be yourself.
I'd say to me personally, home is somewhere where I can feel safe, loved, and where I can really just feel like I'm myself. I feel safe in a lot of different places, but I especially feel safest at my home, but I'll also feel safe at my friends' houses.
Are William or Thomas here? I don't think so, but I want to make sure. I didn't see him come in. Okay. So that's a great thing when you go home. That would really make you think, what is home, right? So hopefully when you leave here, maybe it gives you a new sense of what home could mean. It's not just a place with four walls. And see, it's a good segue into this next film, because this is not about four walls. This is, I haven't seen this film, but I'm really looking forward to it. It is created by our esteemed operations manager at CAT TV, William Gardner. And his is Home in the Woods. Home isn't always four walls. It's often a feeling of love, peace, and belonging to something greater than yourself. Excellent. All right, let's go in the woods.
Home. It isn't always a roof or four walls. Sometimes it's the wind threading through trees, the crunch of earth beneath your boots, the rhythm of your own breath keeping time with the trail. Out here, the world slows down, the noise fades, and what's left feels real. Home is the sun warming my shoulders after a cold climb. It's the whisper of a river carving its way through stone. It's that quiet moment when I stop and feel small, but somehow complete. For me, home isn't a single place. It's a feeling of love, of peace, of belonging to something greater than myself. Out here, among the trees and trails, I'm not escaping life. I'm returning to it.
Wow. William and I occasionally like to go hiking, and has anyone been on the Bats trails in town? Yes, yes, good. So you might have recognized some of those spots. So very nice, very nice. All right, so now we're gonna keep going a little bit, but I'm gonna just remind you all, if you're scanning this QR code, is it working for people? Making sure that sometimes the service in here can be a little finicky, so that's why I have paper ballot and online. But we've got 5 more, and then we can do the audience votes, and then we'll take a little 5-10 minute break while we tally them up, and we'll come back. All right, so rounding off our selections, I'll take that, thank you. I had a request from someone in the audience for water. There you go. Boom. All right, this next one is, I hope you, it's really funny. This is by Riley Lynn Snyder with Home Sweet Home. This is about a family moves to a new home and makes it their own, right? We always kind of go through that process. So this one is Home Sweet Home. Here we go.
And we are here. Finally, that took forever. Yeah, I don't want to last another minute in here with you. Kids, stop fighting and get out of the car. You heard your mother. Now unpack the car. Shh. Ugh, the smell is unbearable. Are you guys ready? 3, 2. It's ugly. Relax, guys. It just needs a little us. Don't you love it? Don't you love it? Look at the lights. Look at my purse collection. Yes, sweetie. I love it too. Look at my book collection. Yeah. Look at my stuff. It's my toilet and folder right there. Why do you have a sock? Oh, this? It's my lucky sock. Whatever. But look at what I have. It's all purple. I know. We found such a perfect home.
Riley's in the audience.
Oh.
And woo! And are we? What grade are we in? I forget. 6th grade. So there we go. Some creativity at 6th grade. And we go to Sacred Heart, right? Mount Anthony Middle School. That's right. 6th grade. Thank you. Yep. All right. Try and catch up with that. All right. Excellent. Well, there we go. We have a middle school participant. Excellent. All right. Next up, we have Maria Drozna with This Is How Poetry Happens. Poetry begins at home, and the cast is Marvin the Ginger Cat. So see if you can find the Marvin in there. I think I found him. abstract piece there. Very poetry in motion. All right, we have Griffin LePage next with Differences of Home. This is 2 interviews that showcase the differences in how we perceive home and what our home lives are like. Cast is William Snow and Oliver Mylott, and they are also students at Southwest Tech. Again, the theme, right? All right. So that is the end of the Southwest Tech Film Kids, but I just want to give them all a round of applause. Thank you for submitting. We have 2 left. That went by really fast, didn't it? All right, so the next one is Medina here? Okay, yay! Okay, so I won't mess up your last name. Can you say it for me? Okay, we'll stick with Medina. All right. And it's Borsuk? Borsuk. Okay, so this is Medina's short film that captures moments of preparing the national snack of Borsuk. She wants to showcase the little moments of routine that make up our whole lives and gives us reasons to live and enjoy. And Medina is a student at Bennington College. Woo! Excellent, and I apologize that this was up behind that. Don't know why, but excellent. Thank you, Medina. That was very cool, and I want to say our only animated short film. So that was really cool, and obviously filming requires a talent, but also animation requires a whole extra slot of talent. So how long did that take you to make? I'm just curious. How long did it take you to make that?
3 months.
3 months. Okay.
Wow.
And that was, I think on your submission it said using Blender, which is a free 3D animation program. So that's really cool. 3 months, wow, okay. Okay, the next one is another one of those fun submissions from GNAT TV. And Don't know why I put this one last to round it up. I should have put it somewhere else. So anyway, Colonial Man wanted to submit one with his monumental home.
All right.
So Colonial Man is going to take you on a tour of his home.
How's this work? I can't get it. Oh dear. Oh, okay, there we go. Shires 1 Minute Film Fest. My home, the monument. A little bit of a foggy day today, but I thought I'd take you and show you. Oh, you know, most people, like I said, wonder what happens to Colonial Man in the winter. Well, he goes home. He lives in the monument. I've lived in the monument for at least over 100 years, as far as I can remember. But my memory gets a little foggy. Like today, foggy. Let's head on in. I'll show you around. Just 1 second. Mary Lou? They forgot to let me in before they closed for the season. Oh. You don't happen to know a place I could rent for the winter?
Okay, yeah. I thought that was, my boss won't like me saying this. I made that Monday, and I was like, of course, it's the foggiest day of the year. You can't even see it. But the whole point was you had to be locked out, so that worked. Okay, so now is time. Those are the 15 films. Our judges have judged the first, second, and third places already, so now the job is the audience to determine the audience favorite vote. This will stay up, so feel free to scan that. If you want to use a paper ballot. Oh, we have a question. All right, yes. Was it made with AI?
None of the sound effects lined up.
We did notice that, yes.
And the graphics were like
Yes.
entirely.
Well, you can add that in your judging, yes. It didn't say that in the Film Freeway, but yes, it's good to know that. So yes, feel free to scan and do the audience vote, and if you have a ballot. Oh, yes, sorry. Could we bring up the house lights, please?
Yeah.
My bad. There we go. That's much better. And pens are right here. Question or pen? Question.
Was there like a home prompt for the submissions?
Yes, there was. Yes, so the judging committee, sorry, I probably should have mentioned it at the beginning. Right? That's a good thing for me to do. So,
Anybody needs a pen?
committee, we thought of either a line, so everyone had to say a certain line in the film, or a prop, or a theme. So this year we went with a theme, and the theme was home. So next year we might say they need to include a light switch, or a door, or a line of dialogue, you know, the Shires, for example.
Yeah, I just thought that was so
yes.
funny.
So we'll probably take the next 5-10 minutes. If you have, oh, yes, question. These are all of the submissions. Just 15, yep. So our first year, so we're hoping to obviously grow that. Yes, sir.
How did you advertise this? People could submit.
Yep. Yeah, being our first year, we tried a variety of avenues through the banner, through online, through Facebook, Film Freeway, the platform. They had a little marketing behind that as well. Partnering with GNAT in the North Shire, they hosted a workshop for people. But certainly, being our first year, we're open to suggestions and how to improve that for sure. Yeah. Yep. A skywriter. Yeah, we could get a skywriter. There we go. That's a good idea. And I do need to also thank Dan, the photo man, is here. He's been snapping pictures all night, so thank you to Dan. Woo! I totally, he was at the door. I was like, wow, Dan, the photo man's here. That is awesome. So thank you, Dan. So yeah, feel free to scan. If you have a paper ballot and you're done, just wave, and it looks like Lisa will collect them, and we'll start tallying. Feel free to stretch your legs. If you want to, there's a little food out there, the bar, the bathroom, all of those good things.
There's plenty of food.
All right, we'll be back to announce the winners. Okay, we're going to start with, also, by the way, thank you, audience, for the voting. We had a lot of, you must have shared that with some friends at home, because we had a lot of people online voting, which is great. It was awesome. Made our job a little more counting, so that's great. Really used my math skills tonight. Thank you for that. What could go wrong? Okay, so we're gonna start with third place. Mr. Thatcher is our film committee rep here with us. So again, thank you to the Film Fest committee. I know Mr. Foley's out there, and Ryan, and Lee. Ahmad is not here tonight. And I again want to thank our sponsors, the Chamber, the Bank of Bennington, Gamers Grotto, and the Bennington Banners. So,
Yeah.
oh yeah, all right. All right, so third place goes to Maddie Wilson with Attic Riviera. Riverie, thank you. I said that wrong. Thank you. Congrats to Maddie. Maddie is not here, so we could do a little.
You can mail it.
We're gonna mail it. We could AI her in. I wish I have her a bio picture on Film Freeway. We'll just add it in. Okay. All right. Going up the list to
Second place.
Let's see. Here's my list here. Okay. Second place goes to Medina from Bangor College. Woo! Come on down. Woo! You've won the Price is Right. Second place. Come on down. Da da da. Dun, 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 dun. All right, we're gonna get your photo here taken for Dan, the photo man. Will, get in there. Jim, get in there. Or not. Camera shy. Okay. Woo! Congratulations, Medina. All right. Do we have any musicians in the audience to do a drum roll? Oh, excellent. Drum roll. This is for first place, then we'll do audience. But first place for the Shires 1 Minute Film Fest goes to Haley Marina Bedford with Take Me Home. Come on down, Haley. Woo! Congratulations. Woo! Excellent, excellent, excellent. What's that? Oh, everyone getting this one? Okay. All right. Jim's tall. I'm gonna stand next to him. Make me look taller.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Congratulations, Haley. Congratulations. Excellent. Okay, the audience choice. This was fun, seeing all of them come in real time. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, this one is another drum roll, maybe? To an inspiring filmmaker of Riley Snyder. Home Sweet Home. Woo! Excellent. Congratulations.
Oh, this is good. Yes.
Congratulations. So many online votes. It was very close. It was nice to see some competition there for people. So,
That's okay.
that's it. Any final? Oh, someone wants to say something? Tammy, come on in. Oh, Tammy, come in here. Look like you're heading out the door. Where are you going? Just kidding. I'm not a stand-up comedian. All right.
Do you play one on TV?
No, I do not. Oh, I guess I do. Yes. We're welcome to any feedback from this evening or the whole process. We plan to launch the second annual one next year, and location to be determined on all of that, and the theme, and or whatever it may be. So stay tuned for spring next year. Again, thank you to all of our filmmakers. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Woo! And our sponsors. Thank you to Kaya for the Bennington Theater. Woo! Yes, thank you. And everyone here in the seats, thank you for all coming and spending your Saturday evening with us. Do put your jackets on because it's raining outside. But I also just want to give a little plug to the theater. They're having a cozy Christmas cabaret next month, so consider that here. There's an event going on for the Bennington Free Library tomorrow here. I'm trying to plug as much as I can for Kaya. Become a member here to support local theater. Become a member of GNAT TV and GNAT to support community media. So, anything else? No, thank you.